Hello, hello, hello. I see a few people are joining. If you're here, say hello. If you're new here, let me know where you're from. That would be great. I haven't been live in a couple of weeks. I think the last time I was live was on the 15th, so that's almost 2 weeks. Hi, Lori. Hi, Colleen. Thank you for the big capital letter shared. I love that. I appreciate that. Thank you all for joining me and saying hello. Hi, Carmen from Toronto. Thank you for joining me from Toronto. I'm not going to keep you guys too long. Chit-chatting too long. My name is Antoinette Bay. I'm with the Paper Papillion, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Lynbrook, New York. Thank you for joining me tonight. Hi, Patty. Thank you, Colleen. I missed you guys too. It's always nice to see, to see your names pop up and have you guys chat with me back and forth. Soon enough, at some point, I'm going to have one of those. I was looking into it and got distracted. One of those cameras where I can have my face and my project down here and my face, up on the top. But right now, it's too much technology for me. Thunder Bay. Are you Ontario? Wait, Thunder Bay. Oh, sorry, but my geography's bad. O-N. Thank you, Lori. Oh, I realized I still have a Werther's candy in my mouth. Sorry. Okay, let's get started. So as you can see, I'm using new product tonight, and the first is Hand Pen Petals. Isn't that pretty? And it's been all over social media. A lot of people have been using this one. Really nice. What I like about a lot of the sets this new catalog are the fonts. They're really fun. So we're using this tonight. And this is the Penned Flowers dies. We'll be using that as well. Nice scallop. Similar to the tiny one we had, only these scallops are a little bit bigger, which I like. We're using the, probably just the light cinnamon cider blend. We're using this beautiful sheer ribbon, open weave ribbon. And this is the, oh goodness, what's it called? Pale Papaya. Hi, Nora. Thanks for sharing. Hi, Stacy. Thanks for sharing. I see a couple people popping on. Oh, yes, Ontario. Okay, good. I was right. I questioned myself there. Genial Gems. As you can see, I've used these on a few projects already that I can't share just yet. And because they're for my May kit. And look at these beautiful envelopes. Look at these. 20 in a pack. And it's called, and then you get 20 envelopes, and they're larger. They're 6 by 4 1/4. I think they're 6. Let's see. The cards are, these are, yep, a little over 6. And they're called Hand Pen Memories and More Cards and Envelopes. They are beautiful. And if anyone here is attending my retreat on May 15th, this will probably be part of the swag bag. And 20 envelopes and 20 cards. Tonight, we're actually pulling one envelope apart. So let's just go ahead and do that now. And we're going to be using the envelope on our card. I want to be as neat as possible, but it doesn't matter. I don't need these edges. Okay? So we have this whole piece here. And then we have this piece here. So this is what's getting used on our card. And then I'm going to have leftover for a box as well. So it should be fun. Aren't these really pretty, Lori? Yes. Oh, hi, Christina, my daughter. You'll watch the rest of the replay. Okay, see you later. Thanks for stopping by, though. Let's see. Look like it's going to be so. Thank you. Love you too. Anyway, I got distracted there for a second. And I'm not sure if we're going to make the card tonight. We'll see how much time we have. So I'm going to stop talking because we have some stuff to do. I'm going to put this away. So, okay. So yes, that was called Hand Pen Memories and More Cards and Envelope. And I'll show you later, the cards that come with it, the Memories and More cards, are beautiful. I love it. I know I'm going to wind up buying a couple of sets. Let me put this on the side. We're not using this right now. So this is opened up and we're going to do the work on the card later. For now, let's get some stamping done. So the first thing we're doing is taking a piece of scrap, and I have scrap right here. Let's get some stamping done. And then we'll get all the stamping done and then do all the die cutting in one full sweep. So Stampin' Up's cases are a little different. If you're not familiar with Stampin' Up, they usually have two pieces of plastic. On one piece of plastic is the image of the stamp set, and you put your image on there. Now they put it on the back of the case, so you can put your images there. And I use one of the protector sheets it comes with to protect it like that. So I think that's nice that they're doing that. So let's get these on blocks. Oh, I didn't show you the inks we're using tonight. So here's the big block for the biggest image. And then we need the solid images for the filling in the flowers. And let's see, we need this little one right here. Hopefully you can see that. We need, feel free to comment, and if I don't see it now, I'll see it later. I always go back and read your comments and respond to any questions or comments that you have. And now I have the leaves, and I don't know if I'm going to have enough room or enough blocks for these leaves, so we'll do one at a time. And then we have this little flower too. Actually, I'm going to switch this. When it's time for the leaves, we'll get them on a different block. And that's it. So there's the images on the back of the case. So there's a sheet in here. So they're printed on that sheet right there. Pretty smart. Good move on Stampin' Up. Hopefully it... Okay, so now we're going to take Memento. Oh, so the colors we're using are Cinnamon Cider, Pool Party, Garden Green, and Pale Papaya. So Pale Papaya is the only new color that we're using. This is last year's in color, Cinnamon Cider, and the other two are in the color collections on a regular basis. Okay, so I am going to stamp, actually, I'm going to go like this so I don't shake the camera. Hi, Kathleen. Thank you. I'm happy to see you too. Hi, Myrtle and Carol. Okay, so we're going to stamp this. I don't think I'm going to get 3 on here. I'm actually going to need another piece of scrap. Let's see if I'm even going to get 2 on here with the way that I stamped that. Yeah, I can get 2. I'm just going to need 1 more. Isn't that just a pretty image? And then I do have to get up and grab a scrap, another scrap. So hold on 1 second while I do that. Okay, and we'll do 1 more. The stamping goes fast because we're not coloring that in. We're just filling it in with the stamp. If we were actually using the blends to color, it would take a while. And there. And the other thing I want to do while I have this inked up is the envelope. So let's do the envelope, which is a just a basic white envelope. And I do need a piece of scrap so that I don't get the ink on my work surface. And we'll go like that. I don't need too many flowers on the envelope, just enough. There, that's good. I like that. All right, that's done. Now we can pull in all of our colors. Okay, so the first one we're going to start with is the Pale Papaya. And I'm only using this on one flower, which is the largest flower. And this is not a perfectly filled in flower, just by the way. It's supposed to have some white space. Now here's the envelope. And I do need this so I don't ink up my table. Okay. And then I'm really loving all the new ink colors, and I have my whole basket full of all the new stuff that I received. Actually, that's a little bit too far down. Wasn't paying attention. I'm just going to bring it up a little bit. So after we do these cards, I can show you guys. I want it to be a little bit darker. Okay. Yeah, after we do our project, I'll show you guys what I have. I have a couple of things. I'll show you the In Color Club that I have going on. The paper share, I forgot to get I don't have every paper yet, so I don't have that to show you. But now I'm using cinnamon cider. And I'm going to stamp off because the cinnamon cider can be really dark. Oops. Sorry. Now I'm going to stamp off. And I'm doing that on these little flowers here. And I do need to come up a little bit more on this as well. Okay. And then I'm going to do Pool Party. Oh, I have to keep doing this on the other ones. Okay. See how dark it is? And I stamped off too. Okay. And now the envelope. I might go back and fill in a little bit on the cinnamon cider. We'll see. Just hard for me to see. I'm sitting down. I should be standing up. So if you're sharing, I appreciate all the shares, but if you're sharing, not only share, but comment in the comments that you shared as well. So that way, and in big capital letters for anyone that might be new here, because that helps me to find it a lot easier if you do write the word shared in big capital letters. But I may not see that you shared. I got to stand up here. I may not see that you shared depending on your privacy settings. So if you wouldn't mind typing it in, that would be great. And also all the likes and thumbs ups and hearts. Really, I really appreciate those too. Okay, so we have all the cinnamon cider done. Now we'll move on to Pool Party. And that's where I'm going to take, this is the flower, this medium-sized flower. So there's a medium, a large, a small, a medium, and a large. And I'll take the Pool Party and put it on this flower here. And here. And as I said, it's supposed to have white space. It's not supposed to completely cover the flower. And now there's the small flower, and we'll use that right here. And this is Pool Party, if I forgot to say it earlier. So the colors are Pale Papaya. Oh, I don't have any Pool Party on the envelope right there. Pale Papaya, Pool Party, Cinnamon Cider, and Garden Green. Those are the colors that I'm pulling in from the envelope. And the Designer Series paper also has this pattern, the pattern on the envelope, which is right here. Now we'll take the Garden Green, and this is where I'm going to take these little ones off and use the leaves. Okay. Now with the leaves, I am going to stamp off because it's a little bit dark, in my opinion. I'm going to turn this one around. Nope, that's the right way. Okay, now we'll take the little one, and like I said, I'm just stamping off. And then adding it to my card. Because I don't want it too dark. Okay. I'll be drawing for Prize Patrol. Oops. See, I didn't stamp off. It's a little darker. I don't know if you could see that, but I prefer it to be a little bit lighter, as the green is pretty dark as it is. The Garden Green. So I took some time away from Facebook Live, but I didn't accomplish nearly what I wanted to accomplish. There was just something going on all the time. So I still have lots to do, but I'm good. I'm good to be back. And tomorrow I have another live at 11 o'clock in my Papillion Spotlight group. And my Papillion Spotlight group is for my customers that have spent $150 or more this year so far in my online store. So that I have a live going on there tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So hopefully if anybody here is part of that group, you'll be able to join me. If not, there will be the replay. It will be there. Okay, so now these are going to get die cut, except for the envelope, of course. So I'll put the envelope on the side. And we'll do that all later when we're done with everything. So we're done with the stamping so far, and then the only other thing we need to do is the sentiment. And the sentiment is not going to come from the set. It's going to come from Blossoms in Bloom. And I'm going to use Happy Birthday, because since this card is going to be given away this evening, I just want it to be something general that can be used by everyone. Okay. So now I'm going to take my embossing buddy that you can get at any craft store and just clean off this half. So that way, I'm hoping that none of the powder will stick where I don't want it to stick. So here's my Versamark, and I'll stamp it twice. Okay, and now we can get this going, and I'm going to use the heat tool, so it's going to get loud for a second. You can turn down the volume if you'd like for a moment. It has to heat up too. Anyway, I see Patty. LOL. Is that because I didn't hardly get anything done while I took some time away? I don't know. Or were you laughing at somebody else? Let's see. Oh, there's one sad leaf that wants a garden green color. Oh, I'll have to look. I'll have to look, Nora. Is that what Patty's laughing at? All right, I'll look. I missed a spot. Okay, I think this is pretty good. Yep, looking good. All right, let's get my tiny little, let that dry for a second. Where do I want to put this? I'll put this behind me. Okay. Now we're going to cut it down real thin. Whew, I just barely made that. Ooh, that was close. Actually, I can probably cut this with my long scissors now that I have a nice start to it. Okay, let's get my long paper scissors. And just getting it very close to the wording without cutting the wording, I hope. Yep. That's real close. Okay. Okay, really thin happy birthday. I'll leave that with the stamped images so I don't lose them. And this is pretty close as it is, but I'll go a little bit closer. Steady hand. Okay, there's that. My allergies have started, and last night before bed was the first time I've actually had to take an allergy, take Claritin, and it works for me. And I went to bed early and I didn't wake up until 8:30. And that was even hard for me to get up at 8:30. Knocked me out. My alarm was set for 7 a.m. and I didn't get up. I just shut it off. And that hasn't happened to me in a long time. Okay, now we're going to bring over the die cutting machine. So lots of people are getting sick and feeling the change in season. And we'll do all the die cutting now. So, actually, I should have cut this first. So, hold on one second. Let me just cut this first. I am going to use my trimmer to cut this off. So, I'm cutting off the top of the envelope, and then I'm just going to cut this off. We don't need that at all. And then this. So these two pieces I'm throwing out. This we're saving. Okay. Now I need the die. So I'm using the stitched rectangle die, and I'm using the third largest die. Okay. And that's why I have a Post-it note, so it reminded me and I can grab it quickly. And it's going to go like this on here. So I need to know how much to cut because we want to preserve the rest of this. So I'm going to start cutting from about here. I need to get it into the die cut machine. So that is the size that I need. Okay, and now this goes on the side along with the envelope. We're going to be using this later. Okay. Now I will bring back the die cut machine, Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, excuse me, the Cutie. Oh my gosh, Patty, I just saw your comment. You have no idea. I hate getting up late, I really do. I really try to get up by 7:30. But like I said, that allergy pill for the first time this season really knocked me out. And honestly, I needed a really good night's sleep anyway. Just because I don't sleep that well. I have just, you know, I don't know why. I should be sleeping like a baby right now with not having to work at the moment. But I don't. I actually slept a lot better when I was working every day. But yes, you're right. It's nice not to have to get up. But I'm still too young for that. I still got to go back to work. Okay, so we have this stitched rectangle. We'll be using that. Let's put that to the side. I don't need the rectangle anymore, so I'll put that away so I don't lose it because I can very easily lose something. Okay, next thing we're die cutting is from the Pretty Perennials. This is called Perennial Petals. This is still available, by the way, and so are these dies. But they will be going away at the end of June. Okay, so now we need two sets of leaves, or actually 3 sets of leaves, because we're doing a box to match. So 1, sorry if I'm shaking the table. Okay, and I need my brush, and let's get this out of there. Oh, I didn't brush it hard enough. I actually need my piercer to poke this out. You're not old, Patty. I just saw your comment. And you look great anyway. Hold on. Sorry, guys. This is stuff I usually do ahead of time, but I didn't do it ahead of time tonight. Okay. Let's get another one. And here it is. Here's the plate. I'm just gonna, let me bring this back. Okay. Yeah, so if you hear me sniffling, it's not a cold, it's just allergies, hay fever. I could also use a dryer sheet under here if I really wanted to. That would make it easier to come up, but that would be just too much of a bother at the moment. Okay, the last one on the die cutting of the leaves. And then the only other die cutting we need to do are the flowers. We need to just get those flowers cut. Okay, so we have 3 of those. We could put this one away. And then we need to die cut our flowers, which I put on the side, and that will go quickly, but I am going to use Post-it notes because okay, so we're using this part right here. I have to learn how to use these pieces properly. I haven't learned those yet, but I will. Okay, where's that little, oh, there it is. That's the sad little green leaf that needs a little stamp, huh? All righty. Thanks for catching that. And I want to get a nice, good positioning here. So I have my Post-it notes. Can't wait until I get a magnetic plate. They do not have them ready for us yet. Now, let me talk a little bit about, while we're die cutting here, the annual catalog goes live. The new annual catalog goes live on May 4th, which is Tuesday. And I am either going to come back here, I think I'm going to come back here on Monday evening to either Monday evening or Tuesday morning. I don't think the morning. But anyway, let's just plan for Monday evening. And I will show you the May kit that will be using this set. And the reason I'll come Monday is so that way, if you really enjoy this set tonight, I will show you the May kit using this set, and maybe you'll want to put this on your wish list. I have one other card created so far with it, and I may show you that tonight. And I haven't decided if this actual set is going to be part of it or not. It may very well be. So if you like this set, you can put it on your wish list and you can shop on Tuesday morning with me. I'll have a host code for you on Monday that you can use on Tuesday. Okay, so that's all three, right? 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And if you have the annual catalog from me, you would have received a card kit, a one card kit that used some new product. And that went out to those that have purchased from me this year, from January to now. And if you're local, you didn't get it yet because I haven't delivered them yet, but they will be delivered this weekend. And I'm happy to say I'm having my first card class in person on Saturday. I'll show you those projects too. And I'm having my Crafters Retreat on May 15th. So I have 2 events this month. The May 1st class here at my home. It'll be not in my studio down here because this is in my basement and the windows are small and I really only have one window in here. So I need the windows open. And I have 4 ladies coming plus myself. And we've all been vaccinated. We've all had both shots, so we're feeling confident and good about gathering in person. At the retreat, everyone gets their own 6-foot table, and we're spread out far enough. And if we need to get up and wear our masks, we can. If we don't feel we need to, I don't think we've all been vaccinated. I'm not sure what the rules are there, but all the precautionary measures will be in place. Okay. So enough on that. Yay for the Crafters Retreat. Yep, Tammy, can't wait. You were thinking about the meadow dies. I have those, Patty. They're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I didn't make anything with them yet, but that's one of my goals is to just make a couple of things with the things that I do have by Monday. Okay, so next is the card. Let's get the card going. So I'm using a 5.5 by 8.5 piece of basic white cardstock. Okay. And I have a piece of pale papaya cardstock, slightly larger than the stitched rectangle shape. So I'm going to adhere that. To here, and then I'm going to trim down a little bit because it's slightly larger. The frame around it is slightly larger than I want it to be down here and on the side. So I'm going to trim a little bit off as we speak. Not too much. There, that's better. I only want a slight bit around it. Now, I know it's hard for you to see on camera, but you'll see it now when I put it down on the card. And now I'm going to put it down here. Okay, and center that. Okay, this is gonna start to look familiar to some of you. I did one of my kits to go. I did something similar, just like this, only using different papers and patterns. It's totally different color scheme. So it's going to start to look familiar to you if you purchase this kit. But I wanted to show you how using it in a different manner, in it with different colors, just does, you can just reuse the same layout. Okay, so now I'm going to take my scrap paper and I'm just going to cut off one little piece because I actually did this ahead of time by accident. I didn't mean to do it all, but so ahead of time, but I did. So I'm going to take a piece of our open weave ribbon, which is beautiful. Isn't that pretty? And I'm going to take my light blend, and this is so easy, my light cinnamon cider blend, and color that. I want it darker. And I want it to be a color that goes with what we've done here. So I'm going to put that on the side and let it dry. That's all we need to do there with that. Okay, and then the other thing we need to do, so I need 2 full, oh, let's not forget that leaf. I'm going to forget it. Thank you guys, ladies, for telling me about that. And I'll just grab that scrap paper and stamp off for a second. And, oh, I took the big leaf. Nope, need the little one. Oh, where did that scrap go? Oh, goodness. I just threw it. Okay. And let's get that on there. Okay, not lonely anymore, right? Okay, so the only other thing we need to do before we can put this together is cut one of these flowers. So what we're going to cut is just this big flower. And I just realized I didn't need to stamp all of these, but we can use it somewhere else. Actually, maybe the inside. I'm just going to cut around this big flower quickly and use that. And also I'm going to cut a little bit more around here. I cut too close to the bottom edge instead of around the flower when I use the die cut. And here too. Too much white space. Okay, we'll put this on the side in case I need it. Happiness for the sad leaf. Yep. Lonely leaf. Okay, so that's going to go here, and this is going to go here. Like that. Okay, so now with all the ribbon that I just colored, or actually these I colored earlier, I'm going to cut pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. 4 pieces for the card, and then 2 pieces for the box. I think that's too small, and then this is 4. So 2, 2, 1 more. Okay. All right. Now the only thing that I'm using that is not available or is this linen gold, not linen, but this gold thread. It's as fine as, a little bit thicker, but fine as a piece of hair. And we used to sell it. We don't anymore, but you can get this in a fabric store, Michael's, Joann's, I don't know, is AC Moore still around? Any craft store. You can order it on Amazon. It's very thin gold thread. Okay? So you can get that any craft store. I'm using it because I like it. And I'm sad that we don't have it, but we can't have everything. All right, so now we're going to put this together. I need my adhesive, and I don't know where I put it. Here it is. Okay, so I know about where the flower is going to go here. So I'm putting some adhesive here, and I'm putting some adhesive up here so I can get the ribbon down. And let's see. This may have to come up a little bit more. I'm just guessing now because I'm basing it off of my sample. Okay. And then this. And I think that's going to be good. Yeah. Wait, maybe this way. Yeah, that way. All right. And then we're going to take that gold ribbon and I'm going to tie a nice long bow. And another one. And here we go. Okay. It's very, very fine. You can't even see it on camera, I'm sure. Okay, nice and long. Okay, so let's put one here on top of that glue adhesive that I adhered. And I can pull this a little bit because it's not long enough on this end. Okay. And then this one will go up here after I do these 2 pieces. And I'm going to put some tear and tape to secure this here. Okay. All right. So there we go. And now this long one, and I'll cut it down later, but for now I just want to get it placed where I want it. Okay. Okay. There. Looks pretty messy, right? Now we're going to take the leaves, and I think this garden green and this pale papaya look beautiful together. These are not generally my colors, but I really like this. I like it a lot. I'm going to go like that. So let's get some, I even think this needs to come up a little bit. Let me see. Placement. Okay, I think it's okay now. Even maybe a little bit more. Okay. All right. Now I can put some dimensionals back here, and then we'll put the leaves. Once I have dimensionals back there, I need to just hold it down, and that way I can figure out, I can put the rest of the dimensionals on afterward, but I need to figure out where am I putting these leaves. Even this one needs to come down a bit. Okay, now I'm secure. Now I'm going to take some tear and tape, oops, and secure this down. Not that, but this. Anybody watching anything good on TV these days? I need to catch up on This Is Us. But I don't think it's been on. Was it on this week? If anybody watches it? Okay. And now let's go with, I'm not going to do this yet because I don't know the placement there. So I need to catch up on that. And the other thing I've been watching is on Netflix, I think it's Netflix, Queen of the South. So I've been very crafting in front of, in the evenings. That's the only time I watch TV, really. So I've been crafting and watching that, which I've been enjoying. Okay, so all of this we're going to put dimensionals after, but for now we want to place the leaves. So I'm going to take some glue dots. Let's see, do you watch A Million Little Things? Yes. I need to catch up on that. Yes, I watch A Million Little Things. Marcella, 3 seasons up to season 3. Okay, haven't seen Marcella. Oh, wait, Patty, did you... I could swear you watched Breaking Bad. Now, I watched Breaking Bad a number of years ago when I first started binging shows. It was one of the first ones I did. Did you finish it? Did you like it? Breaking Bad. I loved it. I liked it a lot. And now this lonely little leaf here is going to go down here. Let's see. Right about there. Okay. Now I can put the rest of the dimensionals. Let's see. Love Million Little Things, Patty says. Marcella. I have to check that out when I'm done with Queen of the South. And yes, you finished Breaking Bad. So yes, you liked it. I thought it was good. He's a great actor, Bryan Cranston. He was just in that show, Your Honor, which I wound up not loving, actually. And then one more here. Okay, now this side. Let's make sure we got this side right. Okay, yep, this is fine. Now we'll rip up one more leaf. You loved Breaking Bad. It was good, right? I thought it was really good. Okay. And now I'll put some dimensionals behind here just for placement. And then I can fill that out too. This one is too much. And I need tear and tape for that. Okay, right there. So these are going to show a little bit more than the other. And now glue dots. Oh, thank you, Patty. Okay. in here. Oh, it's going to be too far up. Where am I going to put this? I need to break it down. That's what I need to do. I'm gonna have to clean this up later, but you get the idea for now. And then one more down here. And the other. This may not need all three, but I'm gonna put them on anyway. And now the dimensionals to hold this all down. And another here. These, one more dimensional behind this leaf. Let's see. I came a little too far out with my little gold on that side, but okay. Now I'm going to take the word happy birthday, and that's going to go on here with some liquid glue and a dimensional. Okay, so the liquid glue goes on, not all the way, because then we're going to take a dimensional. I'm going to take a black dimensional here, since I've got black paper, cardstock. Put a black dimensional right there. And then that will sit over like that. And now we're going to take, I'm going to take the, earlier I did the cinnamon cider marker, but I'm going to pull out my new marker, which is the pale papaya. I'm going to see how that looks instead. Because I felt like the cinnamon cider might have been a little bit dark. I'm going to get some scrap to protect my work surface here. And let's see how this goes. I'm going to splatter a little bit. Okay. Oh yeah, I like that. I think that's enough. I think that's good. Maybe I should do both. Not done yet. Let's see. Where are the gems? Let's put the gems on. And I'll take a bigger one here. Smaller. And one more small one. Actually, I should be using my take your pick tool, huh? Usually picks that up pretty well. Okay, now let's do the inside, because we cannot have an incomplete inside card. So this is where we're going to use the where's my envelope? Here it is. Okay. So we're not stamping the inside. I am going to put down a piece of the envelope. So I'm going to cut this here. And I want it to be 5. Oh, this isn't going over all the way. I just realized that. Hold on. I need this trimmer, because this needs to be 5 inches. 5 1/4 inches, actually. By 1/2 inch. Or maybe 3/4 of an inch. Let's make it 3/4. 1/2 inch is a little small. 1/4. Okay, that's for the inside. And we could still use these strips somewhere else, so I'm never going to throw them out. Okay, so that's going to go across like that. Because we still have leftover of that envelope too, so that's going to get used on the box. However, I'm not sure if we're going to have enough time to, I don't want to keep you guys here for, you know, another half an hour. I got other stuff I want to show you. Okay, I need to trim this. It's a little bit not so nice. Okay. And then this can go on here. Yep. Actually, I forgot. Before I do that, I have thread. And I'm going to put that here, like that. I'm actually going to wrap this all around because this is white thread that we used to have. I pulled it apart just so I could use it. Otherwise, you just use regular linen thread, which is what this is. But I'm going to go all the way around with it this time since I have a lot of it here. Okay, I wish what I would have done is put a little piece of the pale papaya peeking through there, but I didn't think about it. And now I can't pull that up because that will rip. Okay. Now I can put this down. And then I'll tie a little bow. And I'm going to trim this down a little bit. Just a little bit more up there. And just a sliver over here. If you haven't noticed, my birthday is in September and I'm a Virgo. And that's for the reason why I have to do those little slivers. So yeah, I have my regular white thread. I think I saw Myrtle. I have it here. This is still available, the snail, and I have the new one too. But I just happen to have this old stuff that I pulled apart. I don't have it, the whole roll here. I got it on clearance rack. What is that? I got some ink on my card. I don't like that. And now I'm going to take a little bit more thread and make a bow. Right. I have the extra flowers, don't I? Well, we could do something with that, but maybe not right now. I haven't decided. Make a bow with that for the inside. Okay. Could have used linen thread too. So now you don't really see this gold. I'm going to have to play around with it, but that's the card. I don't know. Let me show you the original and you tell me if you think I should add some cinnamon cider. So see the splatter? Let me take this away. See the splatter here? It's cinnamon cider. And the splatter here is the pale papaya. What do you guys think? Should I add some cinnamon cider splatter to this side? That's the card. Here's the envelope. Now we have this left, right? So what I would do is make a box. So we have that third piece, this is the box, but it's made the same exact way, so I don't think we need to make it. So with all of this extra of the envelope and some cardstock, I was able to get the top and the sides. And I think there's even enough for this side. But I also made a pull. And this is our True Love box. Now here I taped it because I couldn't find my hole punch. And my Crop-A-Dile didn't go down far enough. So I just used my the fat point on my Take Your Pick tool and put that in there. That hole, which is perfect. But my ribbon, I didn't make a ribbon long enough to tie a knot here. I was just using the scrap on my desk, but I'm going to redo it and take ribbon so it's long enough so I could tie a knot and not use sloppy Scotch tape on the inside. But this is my sample. So there is gold and silver thread trim combo in the new catalog. Yes, there is. It's too thick and I pulled it apart and it's very crinkly. I'll show you. I have it. Stacy. So here, this and this is left over, and I will make a second box, but the cards are what's going, not the box, but I wanted to show you. Now, of course, the card, the envelope that we took apart also has a card, right? So what I did was, I'm going to show you. I just cut off. This is 6 1/4, I think, a little over 6 and maybe 1/8. And I cut off so it was to it's 4 1/4 this way, and I made it 5 1/2 so it would fit in this envelope. And this is what I did there. So I got this. So I did this, and I used one of our Memories of More cards. I used a die from the from this die set that we just used tonight, the penned flowers dies here. I used one of the leaves. I used one of the words, and I cut it down. So I'm going to show you this in a moment. And then I did the inside here as well. And I used cinnamon cider as the background. So that's what I did. So the card didn't go to waste either. So it's the card and the envelope. So this is everything. And I haven't decided if this is going to be part of my May kit or not. I have to think about it. But that's it. Yep. And I'm missing an envelope. I'll find it. So any thoughts on whether or not I should splatter with some cinnamon cider or leave it with just the petal? You guys decide. And so one looks a little different because I didn't put the thread on the inside here. So the one I made tonight is going to go to the share, and the one that my sample is going to go to the comments, and then I'll create an envelope. But the box stays here, and so does this card stay here. Actually, yeah, this card's going to stay here because I need it as a sample. Okay, so let me just put these over to the side for a second, and I'll just show you guys if you want to stick around before I call prize. Leave it. Sharon says leave it. Lightly splatter. It's hard to lightly splatter this cinnamon cider. I'll do it later from a distance. Right now I can't really do it from a distance. Lightly splatter, lightly splatter, splatter. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit. Okay, so first, the first thing I just want to show you guys is my In Color Club. It's the first time I'm doing it. I've never done this before, and look at that beautiful color. Polished pink. I love it. So this information is on my blog, and the deadline is Friday. I have a few already that have signed up. There's a registration link. And once I get that registration link, I will invoice you. And then on May 4th, I will order everything. I also have paper shares. That is not on my blog. It's in my newsletter. I need to get it on my blog. And so In Color ends on Friday. You need to register by Friday. And paper shares end on Sunday. You need to register on Sunday. So on Monday, I can figure it all out and find out what I need to order on Tuesday when the catalog goes live. And I need 5, and I have a few people, so I need a couple more. So this is what it looks like. You get an ink pad of that every month you're going to get one of the ink colors. Some of you already know all about this and some of you don't, so I'm going to go through it. So of the ink colors that are now out, you'll get 1 month you'll get Polished Pink, another month you'll get Evening Evergreen, and so on and so forth for 5 months, May through September. So you get ink pad, you'll get the refill, you'll get the blends, you'll get the marker, you'll get 4 of the ink color bags, you'll get 20. This isn't open, but you will get, I've used this too. You'll get 20 of your ink color for that month of the beautiful gems that we have now. They're gorgeous. You'll get 8 sheets of designer series paper. I have a feeling this is going to be a very popular pattern, and so is this one. You'll get, look at this shimmery vellum. 2 sheets of the vellum that's shimmery. You'll get 4 pieces of cardstock, and you'll get 2 yards of ribbon. And there's something I think that I don't have. Let me see. Nope, that's everything. I have everything. Oh, the Evening Evergreen, the blends I don't have right now. That's on back order, but mine, you might see other ink color clubs that might be a little pricier than mine, only because I'm not including a whole spool of ribbon. I'm only including 2 yards, and I'm not including a half a pack or a full pack of cardstock. I'm only including 4 because really it's just a sampling in my opinion. So I didn't want to include everything, and I kept the price down a bit as much as I could. So it's $39 a month that would be invoiced every first of the month from May through September. Once you register, that would be considered your commitment to follow through each month. And if it needs to be shipped, it's $8 to ship it anywhere in the US. It'll go USPS priority mail. And if you're local, you can always do porch pickup. So that's in color explained. If you have questions, please let me know. I also have gift certificates. You can see that in my newsletter as well. I have, Mother's Day is coming. You got to tell those husbands and spouses, those significant others and children what you want, right? Okay, now before I do prize patrol, I'll just show you a little bit of what I have. Oh, you want to see my class on Saturday? Hold on, I'll show you. So before we go, this is Saturday. I'm having my first live class. So this is, I saw a German designer design with some new ink colors, and she did the box. I used different stamps and different colors and whatnot, but it was so pretty. And then I tried to do the card kind of similar, and that's the card. So my girls on Saturday are going to make that, and they're also going to make this. And this will have a box as well. So it uses the butterfly. And this will have a box that goes with it. I just haven't decided if it's going to be this box, the True Love box, or if it's going to be the mini pizza box, because those are going away, the mini pizza boxes. So are these, but not until June. So that's Saturday. So here's the mini pizza box. So that's Saturday. And now here's some of the stuff that I got, and I won't, so I got the cardstocks, right? Here's a combination. I got the bags in all, it comes in all those colors. The Polished Pink you just saw. And then I got stamp set, Flowers of Friendship, and the matching punch. This is what I used for the cards for everyone that got my catalog in the mail, that punch. Here you go, Patty. Here's the Quiet Meadow. Isn't that beautiful? I love this. And then here are these dies. Aren't they fantastic? Unbelievable, this set of dies. This is a beautiful set. I can't wait to use it. I've seen a lot being made with that already. And then I have, oh, gosh, look at those scallops. Beautiful. And color and contour. And there's some more back here. I just couldn't fit them all here. And that's a set. That's a bundle. And this bundle's like $38. Now, the ones with the dies are a little more expensive. So May 4th, get your wish lists ready. So here are the in colors. There's the pale papaya. So soft succulent, pale papaya, evening evergreen, and fresh freesia. And where's the other one? Oh, the pink, the polished pink right here, right? Yeah. Whoops. Polished pink. And then all the markers I have. I got all the markers. I always have to get the whole set, the markers, the blends, the refills, and the ink pads. Here are the rest of the ink pads. And then, of course, these gems. The rest of the ribbons. This ribbon's really soft and beautiful. Let's see. The in color papers. Oh, this is what I wanted to show you. Okay, here's that twine. This twine's too thick. And look at what happens, Stacy, just in case you haven't seen it. Let me show you. Okay, I tried to use it on something, and I can use it this way, but look at it doesn't, I'd have to iron this down and then I'd break it, right? It just doesn't, it's a kinky unraveling. It does not come smooth. So just FYI. And then this is a little bit thick to use it for what I wanted to use it on this card tonight. Here's the rest of that ribbon. Hopefully you could see that. Here are the blends. And, oh, look at these cute, cute, cute little flowers. Tiny little flowers. Now, also in my In Color Club, I forgot to mention, you'll get a little baggie of goodies that are new as a thank you each month, along with a handmade card by me every month in that In Color Club. And here are the ribbon, the twines. I think it's crumb cake, white, very vanilla. It looks like either gray granite or Sahara sand and basic black. And these were those little flowers, and I'm almost done. So here's that vellum. Here's some sort of, let's see, ombre specialty paper. It's shimmery. I bought a 12 by 12 pack of the In Colors. And let me just put this all back so I have a little bit more room to do. Oh, I wanted to show you this because this is amazing. When I opened it today for the first time, when I made that card, I was so impressed with this particular set of Memories and More cards. Nothing has impressed me as far as those cards are concerned, those types of cards, as much as this. This one I loved. And you know why? Because it's colors that I love. It's flowers, of course. And I don't know. I just have a hard time working with anything that isn't flowers. I don't know why. I'm just not that creative. So let's see the papers. And then I'll show you the cards. Oh, I didn't get the bees. I know. I totally forgot to get the bees, and they were on our pre-order, on my pre-order list, and I forgot. So this is called Pattern Party, and on one side it's all black and white, and the other side it's all colorful. So I won't go through each one, but oh my goodness, with the black and white. These colors are fabulous. And you can only get this if you're a host, hosting a party. If you're the host of your workshop and you spend $150, you can get this, I think, for, I'm not 100%, but I think for half off. If anybody here is a demonstrator, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I have to take off my sweater now. Let's see. Look at all that black and white paper. I am in love with it. I really like these leaves. This, remember I made my own striped paper on a number of projects here. The flowers. I just love it. Look at all that. Now, like, look at these. You can color in these little circles, right? Anyway, Love that. Let's see. I'll put that on the side. And then look at all these. Aren't these gorgeous? Look at that. So pretty. Now, I am not a pansy person. I don't like them at all. I hate shopping for them. My husband puts them in every year. I don't like them. I'm not a pansy person. There's just something about them I don't find attractive at all. But as you can see, I've used it already. I used it on a project that I can't share with you right now, because that is also whether or not I'm going to use it in my class. But I love the check. This one's really pretty. I just got this one. These are really pretty colors. This greenery, these leaves, like, even if you don't like all the green, look at that. That's really pretty with that. I saw somebody do something with it. The wood grain, like these are pretty colors, right? 18 with a $150 order. Thank you, Lois. Yep, so anybody can place a $150 order and get that pack of paper. I think, I don't even recall how many sheets. I'll have to look. It's a huge pack of paper, and you can get that for $18 added to your order. So if you can grab a few friends and get a workshop going, I'd be happy to have you host your own workshop and have you get the Stampin' Rewards. How beautiful is this piece? So, so pretty. Look at these. I love these papers. Well, they're all flowers. How could I not love these papers? My friends joke about it with me. They always tease me about I have cornered the market on creating with flowers. So this is the one that we use tonight, the color that we use tonight. And then, like I said, the cardstock, the vellum, and the ombre shimmer. That's it on the papers that I have. I didn't get every single thing because I did have a budget. I went a little over. But all the papers are so yummy. Yep. Look at these cards. Hand pen memories and more card. So this is the front. That I used this card tonight on this. I could have very well just used the paper and saved the back, but I probably won't use the back, to be honest, unless I cut this out and just use the polka dot as a frame. I might do that. This is the front, Gather Happy Moments, and the back. And this is the story. And look at that. Isn't that pretty? Love it. Simple Pleasures. The details. These are great for a wedding, it sounds like. Live life, well, some of them in the fullest. It's the little things. So then you can cut around here if you want to use that on a card somewhere. Every now and then. There's pretty paper that's also part of the design series paper. Days like these, and these back sides are perfect. But anyway, I won't go through every single one, but you get the idea, right? Oh, I like this one too. That's really pretty. So here are the cards. So now on the card that I made, which is here, I took this Celebrate Today. As you could see, it's kind of tabbed on the edges, and I just cut it down to make it really thin. I don't know if I'm done with this card yet. I might need to do something else there, but I like the inside. So, and that's where that came from. And then there's some more of these little tags and flowers. And then there are larger cards here that you can use on these cards, regular full size, you know. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty. I didn't even see all of these. You know, I didn't even see them all. Let's see. So this is the card. I don't know. Let's see. It's the same size. Oh, no. It still gives you like a little bit of a border if you use a full card. But anyway, look at that. Where flowers bloom, so does hope. Lady Bird Johnson. Oh, look at that. So pretty. So, so pretty. Love, love, love these cards. I can't say that enough. Okay, you guys are ready for prizes, aren't you? I think you are. So Prize Patrol. So everyone that ordered with me this month, that I already did my drawing for everyone that ordered the kit, the April kit. You've all gotten the kit. You've all, I pulled the drawing. I forget who won, but I pulled it. I have it written in my book. But I've gotten some random orders. This is still a current host code. I've gotten some random orders using it. So what I'm going to do is have a drawing for everyone that purchases prior to the close of this, which is Friday the 30th, or actually May 1st. Friday the 30th, May 1st will be a new code. And everyone that ordered with me using this code that did not participate in the Papillion Project Pack this month is being entered into a drawing for a prize. Now, I found this in my stash. I didn't know I had a second set. It is the Poppy Moments dies. Let me open it up just to refresh everyone's memory. And these are going to stay current in the catalog. So you're getting a current item for everyone. There you go. This is an extra set. Can you believe this? I had this hanging around. Do you know how much these things cost? I don't know how I wound up with that, but it must have been a long time ago because when I first ordered this last year. So this is what you're getting, a brand new Poppy Moments die set. Okay, so everyone that places an order between now and Friday evening at 11:59 will get entered into that drawing using this host code right here. You could take a snapshot picture of it if you like. Okay, so I have a few orders for it already that names are going in, and if you want to be included. But then again, on next week starts the new catalog, and you might want to save your pennies for that one. It's up to you. Just wanted to mention it, okay? Now we're ready for Prize Patrol. Okay, so let's get the box. I'm going to be back again, like I said, Monday night to share the projects for the May kit. So for shares, here we go. Myrtle. Oh, Myrtle, you won. Congratulations, Myrtle. You won for sharing. Thank you so much. That'll be in the mail to you. It's going to take a while, though, to get there. And then for comments. And Myrtle, I do have your address. I didn't shake this up. So then for comments, let's see who we have. You know that little wheel I had? I want to start using that again, but that is my husband's iPad, and sometimes I just don't have the patience to go look for where he keeps it. Jeannie Coulter for commenting. You've won for commenting. Congratulations, Jeannie and Myrtle. You've won this evening. Thanks for sticking around with me. Jeannie, your name does not sound familiar at all, except for obviously you've commented here before. I just don't know that I have your address. It doesn't sound familiar. So if you could private message me, I'll get this posted that you guys won. And Myrtle, like I said, I have your address. See you guys on Monday. What's Monday's date? Monday is May 3rd. Monday night, May 3rd. I don't know that I'll have a project to create. We'll see. But I will have the kit for May to share. Okay? Anyway, thanks for joining me. See you soon. Bye.